Tax experts from the West wonder the network of double taxation treaties is one of the mechanisms used by companies to avoid paying taxes, leading to illicit financial flows and tax losses for Uganda. They argue that using multinational companies to set up a subsidiary to avoid being taxed in the country of operation does not in any way benefit the country offering such treaties.
The impact of double taxation treaties. In the books, it should be about not taxing an item twice for a taxpayer. However, it appears from all research that actually double taxation treaties are there promoted by investors and often rich the Western countries, rather than being actually a forte for developing countries. In fact, it looks like all the research points towards that most of the treaties signed are a disadvantage to a country like Uganda. So the impact is quite severe because they don't necessarily bring more investment to Uganda. It might change the picture of who invests into Uganda. For instance, if Uganda signs with the UK.
Experts analyze the double taxation treaties Uganda has signed with the two non-conduit countries of Mauritius and Netherlands as unprofitable to Uganda, but only of full benefit to developed countries. But Uganda's Finance Minister Maria Chwanuka reveals that government has revisited the treaties and suspended them.
We're developing the Uganda model, which will take into account that taxation is dependent on investment, is dependent on economic growth, and economic growth in return is dependent on domestic revenue mobilization to stimulate it. So it's a virtuous circle, and we're trying to make sure we don't break that circle, we just enhance it.
The experts also recommend that for Uganda to fully exploit its tax resources, its tax policies should increasingly allow the state to collect tax revenues from production and profits generated in Uganda. Kenneth Bwire, WBS News.